Hey guys, welcome to the channel. We're back at another mine location. Not as good as the one you saw before, but still pretty interesting. Has a couple of machines and equipment, a dump truck, headframe, which you probably see right behind me there. So we're gonna give it a quick little walkthrough, check it out. I don't expect to find much around here. Just hitting it on the way home, so it's gonna be a shorter video. But anyway, let's get into it. A smaller we got a smaller head frame right here. There's a bunch of random assorted stuff around here. We'll check that out in a minute. But yeah, there's some graffiti here. That's unfortunate. All right. Looks like there's a little machine shop here. Let my camera focus. I can't really fit in here, but looks like someone cut it out. All right, what we got here? Some sort of motor. Very cool. See if I can pull up my internet here. Let's see where I was. Nothing's popping up. All right, what we got here? An old Dozer. There's nothing much to this place. The pictures I saw online, that truck over there wasn't as pulled apart as it is now, which is a shame. Smaller Dozer. Actually, it's it's a front end. It's a Dozer, but instead of having a blade, it has a front end loader. So it's like a Dozer loader. It's pretty cool. This is an old Alice Chalmers. I've operated one of these before. They're pretty cool. A little outbuilding right here. Oh, let's see. Motor oils. This is probably all for their machines right here. This is interesting. Manufactured by Reese Blowpipe Manufacturing. This looks like a big generator of some sorts. This one here is connected to a tank. Looks like an air tank. See if we can get any information on what this one is. Huh, interesting. Definitely has a big engine on it, and I'm assuming, can't really tell. I tried to get a whiff of whatever was in there and I can't really make it out. But I've seen some of these at other mines. So this thing right here is a Caterpillar. So this is a compressor. Okay, it says compressor. It's probably a big air compressor. And that was probably an extra tank over there. Cool. Here's your dump truck, right in the spot where it was left when they were hauling out the ore. They didn't have ore carts or anything up here. They were just dumping it in this truck and they were hauling it away. We got a cactus growing in there. It's pretty interesting. Nice old truck. Only has 30,000 miles on it. Wonder what this was. I can't tell because someone has ripped this all apart. Let's see. Maybe a GMC or something. If anyone knows what kind of truck this is, please let me know in the comments. It's pretty interesting. Nice old truck. So it looks like this was a smaller operation. Doesn't look terribly large. This is a smaller head frame. And here's the hoist house. All the cables are still on here. Oh, this chain driven. Oh yeah, it was. So I saw a hoist similar to this in another mine. Actually in the same state too. And what these do is they have a motor right here, and this motor, usually a gas, sometimes a diesel, would run the hoist. Automotive engines will drive this hoist right here, and there's a lot of bird crap on here. So they were chilling on that bar right there, and well, that one doesn't look like he got one over there. This is a Ford motor. So it's a gas Ford motor. I wonder if it's a 460. No, you know what? Maybe not. If anyone knows what kind of Ford gasoline engine this is, please let me know in the comments below. We'll even had the oil, the drip right there. That's awesome. This is cool. So right here is a spare block. Looks like it's the same block. So they probably had a spare one in case they needed it, because you know they always have to keep their production running the whole time. So if they needed another block in case one blew up or whatever. I'm not sure if that one is a spare or they swapped it out with that, but either way, it's the same engine. There's a ventilation pipe, probably from inside the mine. Here are your brakes. All your controls right here. Cool. So yeah, like I said, this place, I found it online, and we looked it up and got the location to it, and unfortunately it was much nicer back in the time, back when the people on the blog made a post about it. And let me tell you, this was kind of hard to find. It's not easy to get here, and it's not easy to find it. You really have to know what you're looking at on Google Maps. But unfortunately, like I said, it's been picked over a little bit of graffiti. But the best thing we could do is to just never disclose the locations, because it'll slow it down. It won't stop it, but it'll definitely slow it down over here. Okay, let's see what else we have here. So yeah, like I said, here's your head frame. And when they were looking, there's like, well, there's no mine. There's nothing coming out of it's just, they were just dumping it. But so online there was like, it looks like there's just a head frame and there was nothing here for mining. But upon further investigation, I actually did find where the shaft is, and I'll show you. I guess it wasn't visible when those people visited, but it looks like it caved right here. So I wonder how big the workings were in here. So the ground, all the rains, the ground probably just let go. Then we have this over here. There's my truck down there. My dog's probably like, when are you gonna come back? Soon, I'll be back soon. And there's some trailers down there. I wonder if that's where the mine workers were living at the time. I seem to recall there being another one. There were two, but I'm not sure what happened to that other one. When I pulled up, I only saw one. Looks like there's a shaft down there. So here's your screen deck. This would filter out the larger rocks, the smaller rocks, and ore will go down. Let's see if we can get a Simplicity Engineering. You know, Simplicity also made farm equipment, I believe. This one doesn't really. This one doesn't have like I don't think it shakes. Yeah, it doesn't have it's not a shaker deck. This is something else, but I do know it filters the material out. And over here, just a random assortment of timbering and ventilation pipe and stuff. There you got some water tanks up there. Not much to this place. It was a small, probably a mom and pop operation. Okay. Alright guys, well that's gonna be a wrap for this video. I just wanted to check out this other place today, get 2 videos for you. It's a little bit of a shorter video given the size of this place, but it's still pretty cool. But anyway, thanks for watching guys. Take care. We'll see you in the next video.